Hello, and welcome to this episode of the Excalibur podcast, hosted by me, Kyle Brooks. Today we have a very interesting episode, and we're going to be talking about the fact that your life is an exact and merciless mirror of your habits and who you are as a person. And your body is your resume. Now, why would I say something like that? Well, it's true. When you go for a job interview, besides the fact that your skills, experience, and abilities are being evaluated, the interviewer is also looking at who you are as a person. And when you are in shape, and I'm not saying that you have to be exceptionally buff or you have to be a bodybuilder. No. I am stating that if you are in excellent physical condition, this says more about you than any other person, reference, or certificate can. It tells the interviewer that you are dedicated to a purpose, that you are disciplined, that you can put off what you want right now for what you truly want, that you have the capability to stick with something and see it through till it's finished. And on top of that, it also lets them know that you are going to be an exceptionally hard worker. And by focusing on the physical aspect first, by utilizing everything that you have in your advantage, by working out either in the gym itself or doing outside activities that are going to keep you in great physical condition, this allows you to differentiate yourself from everybody else in the market. Because there are always going to be people that are more highly educated than you, that are better at the gift of the gab, that have capabilities that you don't. But people men in particularly, with a six-pack is 1 in 25,000 men. Men that are in great physical condition and can bench press double their body weight, that can do 10 pull-ups, that have the capability to do and overcome physical challenges. This lets the person know that you are that type of person, that you have the physical stamina to overcome any stress and circumstances that may arise in your job. And you have the forethought and follow through, which is the most important, to finish the task at hand. That you have the ability to let go of the distractions that are around you and focus solely on the task that is required for you to be able to finish the work that you are currently busy with. When I look at interviewing people for working at Excalibur or any other sales role that we have in our various different companies, this is one of the first things that I look at. I look at what is the physical condition of the person that is coming for the interview. Because it tells me so much about them. It gives me a clear indication into what type of person that they are and what type of person they're going to be in the position that we put them in. And it doesn't matter if it is sales or if it is marketing or if it's merely sweeping the floor as a janitor. All of these activities require somebody that is focused on being the best version of themselves and pushing through to the next level. Because if you start as a janitor, there's no limitation to saying that you can't climb the corporate ladder and become something more. When I started as a tea boy. I remember having to make tea for my superiors and kept on asking them questions, refining the process, showed curiosity, showed drive and determination to kind of step out of the position that I was in and it gave me the foresight to be able to set up things further ahead and push beyond just being tired by stopping, not when I was tired, but rather stopping when I was done with the activity. And this allowed me to become more and more of a valuable asset to this company. And eventually, they put me into different positions, grew me as a person to the fact where I was eventually the technical manager of a multi-million-dollar company. But this all started, the entire shift started with me focusing solely on changing my physical attributes. Because when you are physically fit, you have more energy, you have more drive, you have more focus. You're willing to push through being uncomfortable and get to the next level. It shows a specific determination that can only be generated by doing a task that is mundane over and over and over again until you break through and get results. That is the lead indicator to how successful you're going to be in life. One is the amount of stress that you can handle as a person. And two is, can you push through the mundane? Can you push through the boring? Can you repeat a task over and over and over again until you get the results that you want? We have to understand that practice does not make perfect. There's no such thing, so get that out of your head. Practice makes permanent. And once we have that as our foundation, we have the capabilities to grow and to expand the vision of ourselves and what we can influence and how we can add value into the world. But this all starts with the physical pillar of you being a person. With you taking small consecutive steps to improve yourself, then what slowly starts to happen is your mindset starts to change. You shift as a person because you are now the type of person that wakes up early, that works out, that focuses on improving every single day. And once you adopt that, your whole life will change. Your whole life is as we said in the beginning of this episode, an exact and merciless mirror of you, your daily habits, and what it is that you're consuming, as well as the people that are around you. And if you have the ability to shift that and to change that by doing something that is so simple, there's so much vast information about this topic online that you can educate yourself to literally change your life, your physical shape and physical demeanor within the next couple of months. So what's stopping you? What's holding you back besides yourself? Because the knowledge is there, and there's a knowledge action gap that is stopping you from achieving that. So whether it is you not understanding how this will change your life, the benefits of it, because there's no such thing as there's too little time to work out. That is the biggest fallacy that every and anybody utilizes to say that, hey, I don't have time to work out. I remember when we were working at the previous company that I was at, I think we were working on average about 12 to 14 hours every single day. And I used to use that excuse of, you know what, I'm tired. I don't have the ability to work out. There's no time, etc., etc. And what really shifted and changed my mind was that I became overweight that's overweight's a soft way of saying I was a fat ass. I had my belly hanging over my belt line, and that was a clear indication that I was not the type of person that could get things done. And it kept me at the level at the work that I was at. And then what slowly started to shift was that I went for a medical checkup through Vitality. They allow you to get this checkup and they show you where your stats are. And this was when I was 25 years old. And my biometric data suggested that I was actually a 35-year-old. So 10 years or a decade older than I should have actually been. And it was a big wake-up call. It was a catalyst to me saying that I can carry on doing the things that I'm doing right now and allow myself to snowball into a position that I don't really want to be in, or I can make a change right now and alter who it is that I am. So you have the ability to change your life in an instant, but you need suffering. Alexis Carrel said that man needs suffering to be remade, for he is both the sculptor and the sculpture. The marble that you are chipping away at is you. So focus on making small incremental steps towards the future that you want to be and have. First you have to be, then you have to do, and then you'll have. And that all starts with a simple mindset shift. Changing the person that you are and allowing you to become the person that you can be. Goethe said, look at a man as he is and he only becomes worse. But look at a man as he could be and then he becomes what he should be. And now that is our biggest goal at Excalibur. It is to untap the potential that you have within yourself. To start with small consecutive steps that will align you to the best possible future that you could have. And if you don't know where to start and you don't want to do the work in finding out all of this, join Excalibur. We will take you by the hand. We will take you through a step-by-step journey that takes all of the thinking out of the experience. So all you have to do is show up. And when you show up, we'll be right there, holding you accountable, assisting you to achieve the results that you want to. And we have a community that is driven to redefine what it is to truly be an exceptional leader. I hope that you guys had a fantastic time today. You know where to find us. You can find us on Excalibur Coaching on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, as well as TikTok. Have a great one, guys.